Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. Today I am bringing you the YA book, A Boy Worth Knowing by Jennifer Cosgrove, published by 9 Star Press. I found this book to be exceedingly brilliant. It was just exceptionally well put together. The writing was above par. Everything about this I thought hit the mark. So we have Nate Shaw. He's in high school, it's his senior year. He's finally so close to getting out of this hellhole. And it's a hellhole because everybody sees him as a freak. Even some members of his family have a hard time accepting who he is and what he can do. Now his classmates don't understand or know what he does, but they see him talking to himself sometimes, and a popular person once really saw him in a conversation with himself, and from then on he's been a freak, a loner. Nobody wants to sit with him, nobody wants to talk to him, and you're like, Christina, what can he do? He sees and speaks to ghosts. James Powell is the new kid in town, and a teacher assigns Nate to kind of show him the ropes, show him around, and Nate's just like, me? Are you serious? And they kind of hit it off, but Nate's so confused, like, are you sure you want to be my friend? Do you not hear what people are saying? And what I found is absolutely marvelous is that James is like, I don't care what other people say, I'm gonna make my own opinion of everything. Bravo, James. That is how it should be. Well, there's something kind of attached to James that Nate sees. Obviously, James doesn't know it's there. And this kind of causes some issues, especially at one point in time when Nate's bullied and James is there for it. And the entity that has attached himself to James is why James has moved to this small town. Nate is gay. He's out. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about it. That's who he is. Obviously, he's a loner. He's already called a freak, so why should he bother worrying about it? What we learn about James is that he is bisexual. He's out. He doesn't care who knows about it. He loves who he loves, likes who he likes. He will interact with whomever he pleases and not interact with people he deems not acceptable. And by not acceptable, I mean they're rude and vicious and just ugly on the inside. And he's not even gonna put his time with that. So Nate finally has a friend, and feelings start to stir and emotions kind of come up, and he has to talk to people about this. And his grandma, who has passed, is a comrade who's always there by his side, a confidant for him. And he has the family member that he lives with is somebody else he can kind of talk to, but it's kind of at the same time a little weird. This entity that has attached himself to James starts appearing to Nate and is urging Nate, go forward, talk to James, he's totally going to be okay with this. And the thing that kind of gets me, and this is my biggest issue, is the lack of communication, but in this instance, what are you going to do? Hey, by the way, I can see dead people and I can see the person attached to you. This is what they're saying. This is what they're doing. This is what's going on. They don't want you to go forward in your plan of finding out the truth because they've already told it to me and I kind of know what's going on. Yet I'm going along with everything you want to do, even though I know that that's not the right path. How do you tell somebody that, obviously, besides just telling them, and then it has the potential to ruin the friendship, which eventually some things spill out and it had the potential to ruin the friendship. And this is kind of where part of the brilliance comes in too, is because Jennifer brings you this moment of just sheer pain and you can feel it to your core. And I really just kind of wanted to go shake James and be like, hey, come on, get out of it. But it was a funk for both of them that they had to work their way through and figure it out. They're still seniors in high school and emotions are already, like highs and lows. But how do we move past this? I'm giving A Boy Worth Knowing by Jennifer Cosgrove 5 stars. As I said, I thought the storytelling was just absolutely brilliant. The use of this sort of paranormal was just riveting. I was into this story. I couldn't get out of the story. I didn't want to get out of the story. Like, I would love to see Nate and James in the college years. How does this relationship unfold? What happens? Is there a spirit in a dorm room? Is there something in an apartment that's going on? Is there a spirit teacher that's in one of their classes? I think that there's potential for something further, and I would really love to see that. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to leave the 9 Star Press link down below They love to do fun giveaways and discounts and things of that nature. To get your earnings and your prizes, you need to have your 9-star press. So if you want to do that, I am leaving the link down below. If you're like, Christina, I don't want to do that, I've already done that, just give me the Amazon link, it will also be down below. No worries. If you've enjoyed my review, I'm going to ask that you give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to be one of those people that says, look for something new from me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's kind of not how things work for me, mainly because of life. And that's the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have a new review out for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave my website, my Facebook page, and my Twitter. If you have a book or an art you'd like me to review, you can request via website. A Boy Worth Knowing, YA, by Jennifer Cosgrove, published by 9-Star Press, 5 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina. I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshop, and today I am bringing you Fangs Like Me by Lisa Deering, published by 9-Star Press. This book is already out, so if you enjoy my review, you can kind of skedaddle on and get it. What I loved about this is the mixing of paranormal species. We have Lane, who is a vampire and a noob, so I loved that we had that going on, and he's younger, so it's kind of something for like us younger folk, where we get to see some